choosing to appear in public with his TV actress girlfriend. And, you know, that's a big deal. That's a sign of intent. That's them saying we're really serious about one another.
Everyone started to wonder. It was still very formal and controlled.
Ooh.
Very excited.
And you produced a ring there and then?
I did, yeah. I've been carrying it around me in my rucksack for about 3 weeks before that.
But Harry and Meghan seemed to be living their courtship in a much more modern way. At the end of the Invictus Games, Harry was spotted in a private box with Meghan Markle and her mother, Doria.
Oh, yeah.
The relationship with Meghan Markle also appears to be growing. Last night they signed off the closing ceremony with a kiss.
We've now got another step, if you like, towards revealing Harry and his serious intent with Meghan Markle. A plan is being hatched now. A plan is going to come our way, I think, in the next few weeks.
But just how straightforward will it be for an outsider to enter the royal family? Traditionally, people
They married all outsiders.
Yeah. That's that family.
Preferably a duke's
Their mother was
daughter.
been grown up hunting, shooting, and fishing. All of the very sort of traditional slow.
Her mother wasn't royal, was she? She was just rich.
Princess Diana?
Yeah.
She was a real perfect mixture of the aristocracy of Diana with the heartiness
A real
down to earth
citizen, right?
Diana was born into an aristocratic family where the rules of royalty are ingrained.
Diana was finishing school, so she had
Wow.
a grounding of what to do, what not to do, what to say, what not to say, and how to behave. She knew what was expected of her when she joined the household because she'd had an in already in her formative years, and she adapted pretty well.
I'm extremely grateful to you, Lord Mayor, and to the City Council, and to the City of Cardiff for granting me the freedom of the city.
But without that sort of basic training to fall back on, what kind of things will Meghan Markle have to learn to become a member of the royal family?
When royals get into helicopters or cars, it's the same thing about having to be very careful how to do this. Now, for gentlemen, it's quite straightforward, but for a lady, again, it's about keeping the knees together, and you'll see them, they'll swing the legs out together, and then they'll raise themselves out of the chair, and then when getting in the car, the same thing, they'll sit in the chair and they'll swing the legs in. It takes a bit of practice, but it's very elegant, and when beautifully done, you don't even notice it.
Meghan will also have to master the so-called Duchess slant.
Meghan, if she is going to be photographed not sitting on a stage, will possibly adopt, when wearing a skirt, the Duchess slant, which is when you slightly angle your legs rather than crossing your legs at the knee. If you've sat on the stage and had 100 photographers photographing you at knee level and you're wearing a skirt, you will realise if you cross your legs at the knee, they can photograph straight up your skirt.
Meghan may well be used to walking the red carpet, but as a royal, her dress sense will be scrutinized like never before. The fashion choices of the royals have raised eyebrows over the years. It remains to be seen how daring Meghan will be with hers. Inside the royal palaces, there are also many pitfalls that Meghan will have to avoid when dining with her future in-laws.
If you know what the acceptable fork to use is at a state banquet, and you know that everybody else is going to use that fork at that course, then it means you can relax and think about other things and perhaps talk to the ambassador from Mexico about interesting things rather than be constantly thinking about, am I using the right fork?
Coming up, Prince Harry fights back against the media's onslaught of low blows.
The statement says some reporting has crossed the line.
And the engaged couple sits down for their first post-engagement interview.
It happened a few weeks ago. It was earlier this month here at our cottage. Just a standard, typical night for us.
Cozy night. It just seems so uncomfortable. Our worst fear has come true. All 4 of the boys need surgery, and I don't know how we're gonna get through this.
Hodge's Half Dozen, the season finale. Next on TLC and TLC Go.
One last show together. Who's with me? Hell yeah!
What are you doing?
Did you cry or cry? This is my regular face.
Pitch Perfect 3, rated PG-13.
Getting run down could be the start of getting sick. That's why there's new Cola Herbal Immunity. It boosts your fights fatigue naturally, so you can stay on top of your world.
Really? Really?
Really? Really? See zero in a whole new way. With zero down, zero deposit, zero first month's payment, and zero good signing on select Volkswagen models. Now with the People First warranty.
The Labrador Retriever and the Golden Retriever are very different. They eat, digest, and process energy differently. At Royal Canin, we developed over 200 precise formulas to transform every cat and dog into a magnificent animal. Royal Canin.
Sponsored in part by Old Navy. Turn your holiday into a holiday. Get to Old Navy today.
It's just a sweet, sweet fantasy world. It's time for the holidays.
Hurry into Old Navy. Get up to 60% off the entire store with sleepwear from $7 and sweaters from $10 at Old Navy.
Neil Lane designs for Hollywood's biggest stars, and at Kay, he designs for the star in your life.
This ring was inspired by an Art Deco design that goes back 100 years.
At Kay, the #1 jewelry store for.
Spread a little love today. Spread a little love my highway. Spread a little something to
Philadelphia cream cheese, made with fresh milk and real cream, makes your recipes their holiday favorites. The holidays are made with
Don't
Philly.
worry about Gary driving.
One for speeches. But here's to...
Pardon me, baby. I gotta write down some stuff. Can you move your legs, please? Thank you. Did you do your homework? All of it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right here, right now. Yeah. Thank you.
I guess what I'm trying to say is, here's some family.
We're proud to bring your family amazing value every day. TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods. Family is the greatest gift.
Get a Little Caesars large hot and ready classic for just $5. Pizza things out.
When someone cares enough to make it the most wonderful time of the year, it doesn't go unnoticed. Spread cheer with Hallmark Signature.
This is what I made.
Honey Bunches of Oats. It's crispy sweet with flakes, plus crunchy granola clusters, plus a touch of honey.
It is, it's good.
It all adds up to a mouthful of joy. Honey Bunches of Oats.
Have you tried it yet?
Buy now and watch it first on DirecTV Cinema. Home, you can practice. Being home doesn't help us get there, Callum. Where are we going?
Dunkirk.
Take me home.
There's no hiding from the sun.
Dunkirk. Be the first to buy it now and watch it as many times as you want with DirecTV Cinema.
DirecTV customers expect a great deal. So why stay with these guys when we can get an incredible offer by switching to AT&T? Let's start with a ton of credits. Wow, that's a lot. Overage charges? Forget it. And how about something exclusive, just for us? Like $15 a month off our DirecTV bill for life. I said we expect a great deal. Expectations? Met. DirecTV customers, switch or upgrade to AT&T Unlimited Plus and get this exclusive deal.
We've been married for 17 years.
Did I tell you?
We should go to
On Moviestarplanet, I hardly play it anymore, and they give you free 2 months VIP.
Good?
Yeah. I don't even know why.
What the? Who was telling her that? The whole time he was eating.
Did you love me?
My Big Fat Fabulous Life.
I like that show.
Second at 8 on TLC and TLC Go.
When it was first reported that Meghan Markle was in a relationship with Prince Harry, many people were shocked by the way some of the newspapers treated her biracial background.
There's been some rather distasteful. These could have been undertones in press commentary. The one thing I think that could never be ever said about the British royal family is that it is in any way racist.
There were further shocking comments made by journalists and readers about Meghan affecting the royal bloodline.
This goes to a much deeper issue about the royal family, because in a way, the whole concept of the royal family is about racial purity. Even the terms that we use to talk about the royal family, blue blood, comes from Sangra Azul, which refers to the fact that the royal family were meant to have pale skin, so you could see their blue veins, which at the time distinguished them from the Jews and Moors and black Africans who were present in Europe throughout the Middle Ages.
After the media onslaught, Prince Harry fought back.
Prince Harry lambasts the press for harassing his American girlfriend, Meghan
In a
Markle.
long and strongly worded letter, Kensington Palace says his girlfriend, Meghan Markle, has been subject to a wave of abuse and harassment. It refers to the racial undertones of comment pieces.
Where's my computer?
Cross the line.
Feel it. I never used to get that out.
He knows
Oh, it needs to go in.
You can hear his voice in it. You can hear his fury in
It
it.
is not a game. It is her life and his.
Prince Harry's statement took many people by surprise. It was remarkable to hear the royal family accuse the press of racism.
It's a shame that that is the climate in this world, to focus that much on that, or that would be discriminatory in that sense. But I think, you know, at the end of the day, I'm really just proud of who I am and where I come from, and we have never put a focus on that. We've just focused on who we are as a couple.
I have to say, I really welcomed it, because we can't overcome some of these prejudices unless we really own them and talk about them. And I think, being Britain, we have this really British tendency to just sweep things under the carpet if they get awkward. Many people don't even feel comfortable using language about race and identity. So I think that that's a really welcome step, that now these issues are starting to come out and we are starting to talk about them.
Meghan, good morning.
Good morning.
And there are a number of ways that Harry's relationship with Meghan Markle could help the monarchy feel more modern and in touch.
Harry has got something of his mother's talent for rubbing along with very different people. He can do mating without it seeming silly. And I think that someone like Meghan, with the fact that she is self-made, self-created, but also operates easily in Hollywood, in Toronto, in New York, is an independent figure in society in her own right. They seem to me to be rather an evidently good match.
Meghan is also a good match for the younger generation of the royal family. Harry have all taken a fresher approach to charity.
Well, aren't Kate and her husband gonna be king and queen? Why do we even care? We're in America.
The campaign that three of them did, and raising awareness for mental health, was a really interesting departure.
Mom,
and new
what?
direction.
Why do you even
for
care about
the
this? We're in
generation of
America.
our family.
I like it.
Really breaking taboos, speaking about their grief when their mother died. It just makes them feel more relevant, that they live in the same society that we do and come under some of the same pressures, but also have the same aspirations.
It's time we ended the shame around mental health. The fear of judgment that stops people talking or getting help, and making it easier for people to get that help.
And if the royals have focused on less fashionable causes, then so has Meghan Markle. In early 2017, she went to India to highlight the stigma surrounding menstruation for poverty-stricken women. And she has also been to Afghanistan and twice to Rwanda.
Oh, that's right. I went to Rwanda with World Vision, working on building new wells and water sources. And for me, it's a really easy lineation. I look at it and go, many young women and young boys, but specifically young women, aren't able to go to school because they're spending hours a day walking to get water for their families. So by fixing that one piece of the puzzle, you can see from a grassroots level, you're going, now they can stay in school, they can get an education, they have a much larger promise for a brighter future.
Meghan's humanitarian work inevitably brought comparisons with Diana, who was renowned for her own charitable endeavors.
My mother had been shocked and appalled by the impact that landmines were having on incredibly vulnerable people, and on children in particular.
In October 2017, Meghan reportedly made her first visit to Buckingham Palace. Meeting your future in-laws is nerve-wracking enough for most of us, but if they live here, it must be a whole different experience.
Quinoa in LA to tea and scones in the palace, right?
Shortly afterwards, it was also reported that Meghan wouldn't be returning for the next season of the television series Suits.
Ultimately, I think that if you're going to be a princess, I think that maybe certain things have to be sacrificed, and that'll be for Meghan to decide, really.
The world waited with bated breath for breaking news of the couple. And they didn't have to wait for long.
He must have sensed we needed a lift. The nation's most famous younger brother announced his engagement to Meghan Markle, star of the American legal drama Suits. This afternoon, they faced the photographers. She looked quite at home on his arm, bride to be in white on a chilly London afternoon.
You could see how in love they were. They were kind of all over each other, very sweet, and very exciting for us in the press.
What? Oh, I didn't see that.
It happened a few weeks ago, earlier this month, here at our cottage. It's a standard, typical night for us.
It's a cozy night. We're doing just roasting chicken and having trying to roast a chicken, and it just an amazing surprise. It was so sweet and natural and very romantic. He got on one knee. I could barely let you finish proposing. I was like, "Can I say yes now?"
She didn't even let me finish. She said, "Can I say yes? Can I say yes now?" And then there was hugs, and I had the ring in my finger. And I was like, "Can I give you the ring?" She was like, "Oh, yes, the ring." So no, it was a really nice moment.
The ring is beautiful and very sentimental. It has 3 diamonds, 1 large diamond which he sourced from Botswana, of course, when they went on holiday a few weeks into their relationship, and then crucially 2 stones, 2 diamonds that belong to Princess Diana, his mother.
It is days like today when I really miss having her around and miss being able to share the happy news. But with the ring and with everything else that's going on, I'm sure she's with us, jumping up and down somewhere else.
I think everything about Harry's thoughtfulness is, and the inclusion of that, and obviously not being able to meet his mom, it's so important to me to know that she's a part of this with us, and I think in being able to meet his aunts and just different people who are so important to his mom, I'm able to in some way know a part of her through them and of course through him, and it's incredibly special, and it's perfect.
So what kind of wedding might they have? And where are they likely to have it?
It's going to be very interesting to see what Meghan and Prince Harry choose to do.
Historically, royal weddings were private affairs, usually at the small royal chapel at St. James Palace. Westminster Abbey became the venue of choice in the 1920s, when the weddings became public spectacles.
Wedding guests, wait to honor the royal couple outside Westminster Abbey.
More recently, Charles and Diana chose St. Paul's, the only time a royal wedding has been held there for 500 years.
They're a different kind of couple. She is international in a way which no other royal bride has been. Heaven knows what their tastes will be. I'm not even sure what kind of group of people will assemble at the wedding. In that sense, it will be a one-off.
Harry and Meghan have chosen to get married in St. George's Chapel at Windsor Castle.
We know that it's going to be in May at Windsor Castle. What we were told is it's going to be very much done their way. St. George's Chapel at Windsor is big. I mean, it has a capacity of around 800 or more. So this will be a royal wedding, so you can expect it on that scale. It will live up to that occasion. We are going to have, obviously, members of the royal family, international royals. I'm sure the Obamas will be on the invite list. You're going to have all of Meghan's acting friends. So there will be, of course, formal, traditional, royal invitees, and a lot of glamour too.
But it remains to be seen if there will be an invite for Meghan's half-sister.
I can't imagine how anyone would anticipate a normal, traditional royal wedding. You know, I mean, they'd probably be watching across the lawn for the Markles to approach. Oh, good God, they're coming. Close the curtains. Hide. It's just so silly, and we're so normal, and yes, we're there. We have no idea. Whatever
Did you
does
say
happen,
Fenty concealer, Maya? What would you say for Fenty? You said foundation, Fenty.
Just as if
Whatever. Oh, primer.
Fenty primer, right? How much was that?
$32.
Huh?
32.
As did Sarah Ferguson. And of course, Diana became the Princess of Wales. But what will Meghan become?
Like with William, on his wedding, you would imagine that the Queen would grant Harry a dukedom, so she's very likely to become Duchess.
It's an extraordinary new chapter in the story of the royal family. The little girl from California who grew up to marry the fifth in line to the British throne. But it moves the monarchy forward and edges the royals one step closer to their people.
I think this is simply a reflection of the world we're now in. The royal family has now become a global brand. This is the first globalized royal marriage.
Whoopee. We're not going.
Previously on Hodges Half Dozen.
We have the one girl.
So who cares?
I'm finishing up my second year of medical school, and so it's going to take up a good portion of my time, and I know that this is something I'm going to have to deal with for the rest of my career.
I started having contractions about 5 a.m.
They're in life-threatening prematurity.
It's just Daniel and I with 5 babies and a toddler, and we gotta make this work. I think Tegan's having a really hard time eating right now because she is a very sensitive baby. He is turning blue.
He's fussing.
No.
Hang on.
I thought we had gotten over this hump. We have 5 babies at home, and you never know what's gonna happen down the road. Boy, oh boy, do we hit the jackpot.
I'm Daniel.
I'm Liz. I'm Lily. And we're the Hodges.
Our family just grew with not one baby, not two, but a set of quintuplets.
Heated motor coach.
Well, I tried on dresses, and my family was here waiting for me, and it has just been the best day ever. The dress will come. We will find the right dress, but I'll have Jonathan forever.
Let's get out of here. That's it.
Kensington Palace, London. The world's press has gathered for the biggest piece of royal news in ages.
The nation's most famous younger brother announced his engagement to Meghan Markle.
Prince Harry is getting married to his girlfriend, Meghan Markle.
Just an amazing surprise. It was so sweet and natural and very romantic. He got on really.
It's wonderful. Harry has clearly finally found someone he feels, comfortable and happy with.
The fact that I fell in love with Meghan so incredibly quickly was a confirmation to me that all the stars were aligned, everything was just perfect. It was this beautiful woman just literally tripped and fell into my life and fell into her life.
It's an unusual royal romance. Fifth in line to the British throne, falls in love with an American actress, a biracial divorcee, and it's a story that surprised everyone.
So, did you hear your sister's dating Prince Harry?
But then Harry has always done his own thing. So who is the woman who's met her handsome prince? We'll be speaking to Meghan Markle's friends.
Meghan Markle is a smart girl. She knows what she wants, and she gets it.
If you're going to be a princess, I think that certain things have to be sacrificed.
And in a new interview with her half-sister Samantha.
The tabloids wanted to create this African-American rags to riches Cinderella story, which is so far from reality.
Just how unusual is this in the story of the royal family?
Actors and actresses are just like kings and queens. They're performers.
How will Meghan Markle find adjusting to the formality of the royals?
You've got to kind of understand about royal protocol, royal etiquette, and the things that you do and you don't do.
And what will this marriage